folks, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natasha and I do book things here. This video is an announcement video for the Read-Eh-Thon. It's a read-a-thon that was created by Kayla over at booksanalala, and it is a read-a-thon all about reading Canadian authors and Canadian books by Canadian publishers and just reading more Canadian stuff. Appropriate that we upload this on July 1st. Today is Canada Day, and when I'm filming this, it's actually not Canada Day, but if you're watching this, it's Canada Day. I'm celebrating by having a barbecue and watching movies with my husband. So hopefully everyone is staying inside, staying in their little circle, and celebrating Canada Day, and also soon 4th of July carefully and safely. But that aside, I'm here to tell you all about the Read-Eh-Thon. It is a read-a-thon that is going to be taking place from August 3rd to August 9th. We decided to push it a little bit just with everything currently happening in the world, giving ourselves a little bit of time to come up with TBRs and figure out what books we want to read. I've participated as a host in the past and it was a lot of fun. Something that I don't really think about just being a Canadian booktuber is just how little books by Canadian authors I do end up reading on a day, on a regular basis. So it's nice for me to just go and actively search that out and support Canadian publishers. Round of the Read-Eh-Thon, we actually have 7 different hosts. All the links will be down below. You can check out their announcement videos. Some other people will be including TBRs. I'm a little lazy today. I have to work soon. So forgive me if I don't have my TBR right up in this video, but I will be having it up later this week. Life's a little crazy, so I don't have my TBR ready. But here are some of the hosts that we have for this read-a-thon, so please go check out their videos. They'll have much better information than I do, I'm sure. So we have booksanalala, of course. We have This Story Ain't Over. We have The Book Bully, Onyx Pages, minimalbookie. We have ruesreadingcorner, zoesallbooked, and then there's me. I put myself on this list. Not like you guys aren't aware. Anyway, these are all the amazing hosts. Again, all their information will be down below. Go check them out and listen to their stories. I am actually really excited to watch the videos because I don't have a solidified TBR yet for this read-a-thon, and some people do. And so I want to see what other people and my other hosts are actually recommending and take that to heart and build my TBR based on that. Is it a little bit lazy? Yeah, kind of. But I will have some recommendations, and I just want to watch some YouTube videos, okay? So I'm just going to watch some of those first and then figure out what I want to read. We do have some reading prompts. We have this amazing graphic. I'll pop that up here. Feel free to do one or several. You can do the whole board if you want. You can do a couple. You can make a line. You can just use these as a base if you want. You don't have to use any of them. You can just read Canadian books, whatever you want to do, but this is just sort of a bingo card of all the challenges that we all voiced that we thought were important, and then just read through some of them just to get your sort of brain thinking of some of the challenges you might want to do. So we have book by an Indigenous author. You read more about Canadian Indigenous voices and some of the struggles that have been going on within Canada, because Canada's not perfect. Despite what we may think, Canada has a really dark past. I want to educate and learn more about that for myself, you know, just better myself and my understanding of some things. A book set in a province or territory that you haven't been to. I haven't been to the West Coast at all, so like I haven't been to BC, I haven't been anywhere like that. I've been to Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and PEI. Those are the places that I've been to. And if you're not Canadian, just read a book set in Canada. Anti-racism literature, that's something that I'm trying to focus on this month, just to learn and grow. We have a Canadian Book Award nominee. This is a really good challenge. If you are looking for Canadian books, it's really easy to pop that into Google and go Canadian Book Award winners, nominees, and a list should come up and sort of give you a base of, you know, how to start to build a TBR. Then we have a story about a loving relationship. That can be romance, that can be anything you want. Then we have Black Canadian history, again, something that I feel is really important and something that I want to focus on for this read-a-thon. We have a Canadian children's book. We have Red on the cover. And we have a book from a Canadian publisher. That's also a really good place to start. You can just, you know, look up Canadian publishers and read a book from there. And then we have to read a book by a debut author, also set in a province or territory you have been to. So mine would be, again, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and Prince Edward Island. And then we have a book by a Black author. We have a book with nature on the cover, and LGBTQIAP+, queer story. I would love to find P, any sort of pansexual Canadian rep, because that's me, hi, hello, and I recently just came out, so I would like to read Pansexual Canadian Rep. I don't know, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I would like to read it. And then we have an immigrant refugee story, and something that's not a novel, so that can be a poetry collection, graphic novel, anything that's not sort of a big, dense, thick book, anything like that, feel free to read it. It is 16 challenges. Like I said, you can do the whole thing, you can pick and choose. We have a lot of options here for anything that you want to do. I really hope that you guys choose to participate. As I mentioned, my TBR will be up later in the week. There's going to be some really good resources in my description box, so just be sure to check that out a bit later. I'm going to be updating that as I find out more information, and in my TBR as well, I'll have some really good resources. So that is my quick little video announcing the Read-Eh-Thon. Do let me know if you guys are going to participate and, you know, have some Canadian spirit. We're cool up here. We're chilling. Everybody's moderately respectful and, you know, nice and cool. We say sorry a lot, you know. There's maple syrup up here. It's great. It's all around a good time. Hopefully you'll be able to celebrate with us. Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good, and I will talk to all you soon. Bye.